All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans and every indigenous person in the Islamic State. This is one of the zoo terrorist checkpoints. It has been decimated. In short, they ran away. The existence and the work of Biafran Liberation Army is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge to the zoo. And if they are not careful, more of them will go down if they don't leave Biafran territory. Another update is about the recent Woto-Woto that happened somewhere in Imo State, where 3 Islamic Nigerian police were sent to judgment. I want us to listen to the Prime Minister on the latest development.
You see, they don't know what is coming to them. They thought that we are fools. You first created 6 geopolitical zone. Who gave you the mandate? Did you seek the consent of the people before creating the 6 geopolitical zone? Were there a referendum that people agreed to be in a geopolitical zone? The answer is no. This is a total freedom for Biafra. And we are going back to the foundation, 1914. That was when this problem started. If you don't visit that foundation, 1914, believe me, Nigeria will burn down if you try to impose any regional government again without the consent of the people. The revolution that is coming will be so brutal. I am telling you the fact, and I'm going to lead it. It will start from the southeast. Enough is enough. As it stands today, Biafra government in exile and in homeland, the de facto government, of which I am the prime minister, is the only legitimate government that speaks for the Biafra people.
Yes, thank you, my prime minister, for that information. Because information is power. One of the greatest things that is strange to the black people is the law of self-defense. They are is so alien to us. But thank God that people like this can teach us how to speak for our right and stand for our right. The Islamic State at HQ Nigerian Army in a viral video brutalizing their own staff that is working for them. Let me leave you with that video right now.
Look at his bullshit. What's up?
This is the state of the Nigerian army, the terrorist Nigerian army, fighting his own staff. You can imagine what the person is saying in the video. This is the bossa. How can a Nigerian army be assaulting his own staff? Because we know that some of these Nigerian army schools, many of their staff are not the army. They are civilians that work for the so-called army because they are not really equipped. They don't have the infrastructure, so they cannot control all the affairs of the school. Civilians are the main people that contribute to the growth of some of those military schools. Another update is about Hope Uzobanjo. This man did promises last year when he wanted to campaign for the zoological government, fraudulent government election. And gullible youths were still gathered there. I want to ask them how far. Has he sent some of them to Canada and Europe?
Let me tell you something. I have gone further to negotiate with the European Union companies and Canadian companies. They are sending us special areas of digital skill, which our youth will also learn. And by December this year, 4,000 Imo youth will be employed in Europe. And once they 580K.
How far Imo gullible youth as Opus Obanjo send all of you to Canada and Europe? This is why we always say that these men are just animals and human skin. This man does not even stay in Imo State because he's on exile. And we know that by the grace of Chukwu Kabiama, all of them will all exit Biafran territory. On this note, I will draw the curtain. Thank you for listening.
Civilian staff of the Ministry of Defense headquarters in Abuja have called on their colleagues to withdraw their services nationwide. They were at the ministry's headquarters protesting the alleged brutalization of their colleague by a soldier in a command school in Lagos. Sifon Isien reports.
Aggrieved civilian staff of the Ministry of Defense headquarters besieged the ministry. They are protesting over the alleged brutalization of their colleague by a soldier in a command school in Lagos and other acts of abuse.
The one that led to this action is because yesterday you see the videos trending where one of our assistant director, civilian, was brutalized by some private soldiers in Lagos, the command secondary school in Ipaja, Lagos. And they have killed somebody already, one of our members, Comrade Richard, for some months back. 2 months. And we have asked the management to react, but up to today, we've not seen any action. And continuously, last month, one of our civilian staff was locked in the guardroom at Jaji for 1 month, over a month now. It was because we had to meet the BAM that they called and he was released.
They say they can no longer continue to witness such dehumanizing treatment from military personnel, some with whom they work.
So it means we are endangered species in the Ministry of Defense, and that is why we have agreed in the union that all the civilian personnel should withdraw all our services in all the Ministry of Defense formations, everywhere from the headquarters to all the CPUs.
Pleas by an official of the ministry fell on deaf ears. Sifon ACN TVC News, Abuja.